Liquid Death has publicly announced that his canned water has been demonized. And if we drink it, it's gonna make us a demon magnet. These people are sick. They even went a step further to hire a witch doctor to hex its water. Not only that though, but the brand has gone out of their way numerous times to entice customers to sell their souls for this canned water. I mean, just watch their commercial.
A real witch summoning demons.
Liquid Death. Have you guys ever heard about this drink? Sparkling water that you can find on your nearest convenience store shelf is back at it again with even deeper and darker secrets. First of all, I mean, did nobody find the name Liquid Death disturbing? Well, it is deep, it is dark, and they are not shy about it. I read this statement from their own website once before, and I'm going to read it again. Then we're going to get into some things that are even more disturbing than this. Liquid Death states, if you are wondering why you have strange nightmares, it's because one time we used a real witch to infuse real demons into a whole warehouse of our water. It was like a demon super spreader event for anyone who opened a can. Now these demons are everywhere and maybe even inside of you. Wow. They're telling you plain and simply what they are doing and what they are about. That is, if you didn't already get it from their name and their logo. And guess what? If you want to partner with Liquid Death and you want to help and sell their cans of sparkling water, on their website you can join Death Peddlers. Let's murder together. Wow, that's great for the children. What a great cause to be a part of. Now, if that doesn't blow your mind already, and you are not convinced that this is not just sparkling water and it's not that big of a deal, here is the grand finale of it all. Go check it out on the website, the Liquid Death Country Club. Sell your soul to join. Contract biting for all eternity. Selling your soul to join the club gets you, and it enumerates all the things you get to sell your soul. Wow, wow, wow. Satan couldn't be more plain and clear, more blatant, and more obvious than he is being right now. And you know why he's able to do this? Because many people in today's society and in this generation, they take everything as just a joke and a laughing matter. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, how funny. They're not all of these things that are being admitted. And yo, we should have a little more discernment than that. We really, really should, you know. Demons can come through, attack you.
You have a book in his hand and Liquid Death in the other. Check this out. So what is the word magic book? And Masaru Moto, the Japanese scientist that proved by saying and speaking certain things into water, imprints it into the DNA of it. So we have the Liquid Death over here. I pour some over here, messed up on my TikTok, had to restart. My water on this side will show ORP. So ORP, you'll have negative 720 here. This high negative number, okay? This ORP meter measures the oxidation reduction potential, or the potential to reduce oxidation inside of a liquid, okay? So this is why I keep saying this stuff is killing you. This is literally oxidized in your body all day long. On top of it saying it's death in a can with the death look there. Incredible. And they beam this stuff from Austria. So imagine how long it's sitting inside of the can and how much aluminum is leaking into there. It's detrimental to your health. Over here, I'm going to show you true cellular hydration. As you can see, it doesn't make any tea with the Liquid Death. But if you change your water, it changes everything, okay? Now you can see that super dark brings out the tea. So imagine you switch your water, what it's going to do to your body, the nutrients that you take, the food that you consume, that one broccoli a month that you take. So over here, a lot of people are like, oh, well, you wet the tea bag, all that, and that's why it came out. Let's put that over here. Pour some Liquid Death in here. As you can see, nothing's brought out of there. It's literally death in a can. Not surprised. Then we put this back over here, and you have a tea party for life there. Look at that, one tea bag. Now, if you change your water, you know, it brings out the tea that you didn't see in there. Change your water, changes your life. This is why I keep saying, breaking the law, 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 breaking the law.
Liquid Death may have just pulled its most unhinged and controversial marketing stunt yet. The company originally launched in 2019 making canned water from the Alps, and this past March they released a line of 4 iced teas. And in typical Liquid Death fashion, they all had macabre-inspired names for each flavor, like Grim Leafer, Rest in Peach, and the star of today's show, Armless Palmer. Now, Armless Palmer is a combination of 2 drinks, iced tea and lemonade, and some of you may be familiar with that combination as something called Arnold Palmer, named after the late golfer, which is a tea produced by Arizona. Someone did not take kindly to the wordplay tribute from Liquid Death, because Liquid Death has been threatened with legal action from some entity. It's unclear if that's the Arnold Palmer estate, Arizona, or somewhere else, but their response was a little crazy. Liquid Death has officially renamed its Armless Palmer drink to Dead Billionaire, which is truly something, and not everybody's happy about it, unsurprisingly. However, I personally think that the original name was great, and suing them over it is a little bit ridiculous. Regardless, the new Dead Billionaire Liquid Death cans will be hitting stores.
The underworld, where the souls of the damned are sentenced to an eternity of unrelenting torment. Some call it hell. I call it home. And single-use plastic bottles are making a real mess of it. The billions of plastic bottles polluting the earth are now overflowing down here into the underworld, where they're just ruining our delicate ecosystem. An island of plastic trash now floats in our demon ocean, choking our 3-headed demon fish and our demon turtles. It's polluting our 2,000-year-old torture pits, ruining the fun for everyone. And they're making a mess of my front porch. Where are my darn keys? And you may be thinking, it's fine. Plastic bottles are recyclable. Relax. But that simply isn't true. Most recycling plants send plastics to landfills because it's not profitable to recycle anymore. I just turned their brains into snakes. So join us and Liquid Death in our mission to bring death to plastic bottles. Help keep the underworld beautiful. For us, for you, and even your kids when you all end up down here someday.
When I made this brand, I didn't set out to be like, I'm going to create something that's going to be worth $1 billion. I was more like, I want to create something that's going to make my friends laugh.
This is Mike Cesario, and he started Liquid Death as an experiment. For less than $5,000, he successfully launched the brand, and within months became more popular than billion-dollar water companies. And he didn't even have a product yet.
I think that's sort of when we knew, that we tapped into something.
In January of 2019, they sold their first can online, and almost immediately they were selling out on Amazon and their website.
Part of the reason it's called Liquid Death is because we're trying to bring death to plastic bottles, because most plastic isn't actually recyclable.
Join us and Liquid Death in our mission to bring death to plastic bottles.
Selling water called Liquid Death to retailers turned out to be pretty hard.
The name always makes people nervous, especially like retail buyers. Liquid Death, I don't know, they're just not used to anything that's not Coke or Pepsi.
But one area they found success in was bars and clubs.
There were bars that were like, yeah, this is never going to work. I've never sold a bottle of water in here. We've tried. Cut to a month later, they're like, oh, I move through 5 cases a week of this.
Whole Foods is the first major breakthrough for Liquid Death. That's what really propelled the brand.
It does get capital intensive in retail, which is why it's really hard to beat the big guys as a small upcoming brand. But in a category where the playing field is very level in terms of the liquid, it's all about brand at that point.
Liquid Death is now the most popular water brand on social media, and its cans are now carried in 16,000 locations throughout the US.
There's no one stopping us from doing like world-changing marketing. Like, we can do whatever we want. It's up to us.
I'm the Deep, and while I'm privileged to be one of the world's greatest superheroes, I'm even more privileged today to announce my new title as Chief Sustainability Associate at Liquid Death Mountain Water. Scientists and most of the dolphins I've talked to say that by 2050, plastic pollution will outweigh fish life pound for pound in our oceans. And that's why Liquid Death is pure mountain water. It comes in aluminum cans because they're infinitely recyclable. 10% of all profits go to help ocean plastic cleanup. That's pretty cool. We can all be heroes by declaring death to plastic.
And it burns when I breathe.
It's refreshing to do good, so please, keep our oceans beautiful.
So I watched a video, and it was about how they do satanic rituals in the warehouse of the Liquid Death water company. You can look this up on YouTube. I'm not exactly what it's called, but it's really lame. It's like 1 or 2 people. It's not a whole group of like eyes wide shut doing crazy, you know, mansion parties, but there is somebody in the warehouse who, you know, does a prayer to Satan over the Liquid Death water. And
as a joke?
No. It looks like a joke.
Which you have to do.
Yeah. Food is a weapons system. Like fast food, all of these brands. You made me think of Monster Energy. And
well, I know all about that.
They Rockstar. So a lot of the symbolism on these cans actually is black magic.
My name is and I'm a witch that has been practicing for 42 years. Through the means of witchcraft, I can affect the outcome of the game. I believe the odds are in my favor that I can have an effect on the game. Witchcraft has been here since the beginning of time because it works.
Liquid Death, another demonic drink. Now, where Monster was veiled, Liquid Death is just completely in the open because that's the time we're in. Liquid Death has a section on their website that says sell your soul. They have a country club, but in order to enter the country club, you have to sell your soul. Bill of sale for 1 eternal human soul. Join the 225,000 members who have legally sold their soul to a beverage company. Pay cash, sell my soul. And guess how much the country club membership costs? $125,000. I wonder what goes on when you buy that membership. See, you think it's a joke until you end up in one of these satanic ritual parties. So you think it's a joke, you think it's parody and satire until you end up so deep in it that you're looking for help to get out. On their website it says, if you're wondering why you have strange nightmares, it's because one time we used a real witch to infuse real demons into the whole warehouse of our water. It was like a demon super spreader event for anyone who opened a can. Now these demons are everywhere and maybe even inside you. If you are somebody who doesn't see anything wrong with this, you might need to pray to the Lord on why you're not having any conviction. Because anyone with the Holy Spirit inside of them should be feeling some kind of conviction now.
Fun fact, Fun fact, Liquid Death has hired a real witch to do witchcraft as part of their marketing efforts. No. Fun fact,
Dad reacting to the...
What's up, you guys? Today we're gonna...
This is the dream.
Did you guys see what Liquid Death recently did
See, I always had a feeling about liquid death. The drink in itself, the labeling in itself, always felt off to me. It's just water, right? But look at what they did recently. They invited a witch to do a ritual.
What you're doing is wrong, destructive error. You will not succeed. Fuck Satan, fuck whoever started this shit. You will get what's coming. This is a promise. This is a promise. Fuck Satan. I'll do everything in my power to destroy your company. This disgusting company will drag you straight to hell. Fuck Satan, fuck whoever started this shit. You will get what's coming. This is a promise. This is a promise. Fuck Satan.
Hello? Hello? Somebody order a pizza?
This is a promise. This is a promise. Fuck Satan.
Yo, if you drink liquid death, stop drinking that shit. I'm about to tell you guys exactly why. Listen up. So there's a Japanese scientist named Masaru Emoto who conducted an experiment in which he had a water bottle and he put different words around the water, and basically at the end of the experiment it concluded that words have a direct effect on the molecular structure of water. Listen up. So this is the conclusion of his experiment. You see when he says thank you, wisdom, truth, eternal, angel, I love you, peace. You see how nice the water looks. You see when you say anything negative, anything that holds a negative vibration around the water, look at what happens. Evil. You make me sick. You fool. Polluted water after prayer. Now you tell me how the molecular structure of water that literally has death on it can possibly be beneficial. It can't. It's impossible.
Can we go ahead and get him wired up? We're just gonna put that right on the skin. Make sure it's up all the way.
Now it is.
Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, go ahead. I'm not noticing too big of differences. That one didn't taste like anything. Definitely gonna have to double back. Oh man. Forgot what the first one's taste like. Like the differences are very, very subtle. So I guess worst one, huh? Pick the worst water. Okay. I think it was it? No, one of these was really bad, but it was in... I think this is the liquid death. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, man. You were wrong. Yeah, very wrong. I guess liquid death isn't the worst water out here. It's not bad. I guess I was wrong. Not the worst water I've ever tasted. sorry. I would buy y'all's product now.
Liquid Death, officially not the worst water two guys from the internet have ever tasted.
I blow your mind when our legs intertwine. I blow your mind and put this D up in your spine. I blow your mind when I recline. Pull up on 24 shine. Blown away when you see me flash that eye. Whoa. Blew my mind like, damn, shorty, you fine. She blow your mind, but you spend guap for her time. Pay to play, put that hoe out on the grind. Get it backward and we could blow a dime. But that California line. But if you blow my high, I pull that nine. Blow you away, escort you out with that pistol to your spine. It's cold-blooded, but the hoes love it. Like, hey, give me some room, then let me do my dance. Pull me in the bathroom and unzipping my pants. Ice water veins, call it Novocaine. Cause these hoes know my name. Used to unload the white like I'm Dolomite. Now I count the money like a bookie. If it's playing 15 banging, baby, don't call it cellular. Don't spill drink on the leather, bruh. Hey, 30 inches, got the car sitting irregular. Boy, be fly, real high, like the nebula. Man, on my 7th cup, I'm telling ya, look. 15 banging, baby, don't call it cellular. Fruity loud exotic, baby, don't call it regular. Feds think I'm selling dust, purple 7-up. The whip on fire, the whip on fire. Hotter than the blow dryer, got them Vogues on the tires. Hotter than the clothes out the dryer. Look, boy, the whip on fire, don't pull over the driver. Can't pull over the rider, I'm high as a skydiver. Suit up like a scuba diver, the whip on fire. Whip game like your supplier. Hey, I pull up on the buyer. Push button, no screwdriver. Hurting haters like pulling teeth with pliers. 30-inch rims, hey, the whip sitting higher. Go ahead, flick your lighter. Hurting haters like a pit fighter. No liar, boy, the whip on fire. Haters wanna get it, my attention. Love to see my downfall, mad at my ascension. It'll pay off in the long run like pension. Make them disappear like a magician. Funny looks, I feel the tension. I'm listening. Banging, baby, don't call it cellular. Don't spill drink on the leather, bruh. Hey, 30 inches, got the car sitting irregular. Boy, be fly, real high, like the nebula. Man, on my 7th cup, I'm telling ya, look. 15 banging, baby, don't call it cellular. Fruity loud exotic, baby, don't call it regular. Feds think I'm selling dust, purple 7-up. This is for the movers and shakers. Users and takers, you dig?
So I see a lot of people buying Liquid Death. It says sparkling water, straight from the Alps. Murder your thirst. So we're going to go ahead and test it with some pH drops. Put some pH drops.
Hi, I'm a professional actor, and I'm getting paid to tell you about a revolutionary new product. For years, a bunch of marketing fuckboys have tricked you into thinking that water is just some girly drink for yoga moms. Just look at all the cute brand names and dainty little bottles. Well, hold on to your hot dogs, because I got news. Water isn't cute. Water is deadly. It kills innocent surfers and snowboarders and kayakers. Every year, water is responsible for thousands and thousands of deaths. Energy drinks only kill like, what, 1 or 2 kids? So please, don't fall for the marketing bullshit. Water is not yoga. Water is liquid death. And that's why this brand needs to exist. To finally give water the ice-cold can and ice-cold name it deserves. A brand that parents will hate, but kids might love.
mountain water.
Made from the deadliest stuff on Earth. Please, enjoy responsibly.
Pouring out my liquid death because I found out it's owned by demonic Satanists.
Have you ever wondered what's actually inside liquid death? We decided to find out. This website collects all the scientific data on water and gives it a rating. It turns out liquid death is rated as very bad. This is because it has detected amounts of fluoride among other harmful contaminants. Have you ever wondered what's actually inside liquid death?
Did you know liquid death is actually really bad for you? Here's what I mean. Liquid death, we're gonna pour some into this cup. We're gonna compare it to my medical grade water. Now, with my potential hydrogen drops, we're gonna test out if it's alkaline or acidic. That's bad, you don't want that. You want that. So imagine if you're drinking death water, but you start trying to drink alkaline, let's see what happens to your body. Does it slow down the aging process or does it speed it up? You see how it kind of goes alkaline, but it's too acidic? That's what you don't want. But here's the thing, even when you're drinking good quality water like my medical grade one, this is how quick your body goes to being acidic off of a sip of this. That's crazy. Message me for more information.
Even the Super Bowl commercial that we did, that was the beer commercial with the kids, all in, we spent $100,000 on that commercial when other companies are spending millions of dollars. We didn't just come up with that out of the blue. It was, we were seeing on social, tons of people were posting photos of their kids with liquid death thinking that it's funny. Let's just turn it into something else funny. And it's sort of like, you know it's going to work because you're basing it on something that you know to be true versus, hey, I wonder if people would think it's funny that kids are drinking liquid death.
Inside this very warehouse sits the entire inventory of liquid death mountain water. Each can is about to be infused with real demons by a real witch.
A lot of what I practice can be considered traditional witchcraft.
What you're about to witness is very real, very dangerous, and in my opinion, a terrible idea.
We enter into the dark half of the year. Now is the time of the dead. I ask you, spirits, those who are listening, I invite you here. I offer this water as a vessel for you to come into this world. When the cans are opened, you are released. I welcome you. Now is the time of the dead.
Demon-infused liquid death. If you drink it, will you become possessed?